Hi and welcome to Outwell. In this film I'm going to talk you through the features of our Montana 6P from our premium collection. You can see it's a family tent and it's a tunnel design tent. With it being in our premium collection, you'll find the fly sheet that we use on here is our Outtex 5000. This is a polyester material which is PU coated on the inside. It has fully taped seams and a hydrostatic head of 5000mm, ensuring that it is completely waterproof. The frame that we use on the tent from front to back is steel, so this is very strong and very stable. Very simple to put together as well, as from front to back all the poles are identical. Some other features on the outside, we're using our innovative Outwell Wind Stabilizer System here. So this is where the Velcro tabs are pre-attached onto the fly sheet. These are then wrapped around the pole like so, unfastened and secured into position. There's one at the top and there's one at the bottom of every pole, and from this is where our guylines are attached into the ground, and when we do this it pulls the whole fly sheet against the frame of the tent, ensuring that it's going to be very stable even in high wind conditions. The guylines themselves, you can see, are our classic luminous Outwell guylines here, so hopefully you shouldn't be tripping over these. And also we have for every guyline a guyline retainer, so when it comes to packing down the tent we can wrap these up in our hands and pop them in here so that the next time we come to use them they're easily accessible. Another feature on here is the easy pegging system that we have. This is where we supply you with 3 different pegs for the tent. We have the solid steel pegs for the corners, so these are your anchor pegs. We then have the luminous plastic pegs for all of the luminous guylines, and we have the black plastic pegs for all of the black pegging points around the tent, and this really just ensures that you get the right peg in the right place. Some other features on here, you'll see that we've got large ventilation panels down the side, and there are more around the tent as well. This just allows cool fresh air into the tent on a warm sunny day. If we want, if it gets a little bit chilly, we can get rid of these very simply just by taking the Velcro tabs off like so. Another thing you'll notice on here, we have lots of windows on this tent, and they're all quite large as well. And the nice thing here is that these have been tinted to ensure that they serve 2 key functions. One, to reduce the amount of glare that you get in the inside of the tent from sunshine, and the second is obviously to give you a little bit more privacy as well. Stepping into the tent, we certainly have a full walk-in tent here, so the door is very high and it's a good wide front door as well on here, allowing you to get all of your storage units and things like this into the tent very easily. We do have the Panorama Front on the tent as well. What that means is that it's curved all the way around here, and on every single panel we have a window, so it gives you great panoramic views out of your tent. If you want a little bit more privacy, then every single window then has its own curtain. You can see that they can be toggled away like this, or we have zips on the curtains just for you to choose exactly how much light you're letting in or how much privacy you're getting, and obviously each one of them can be fully closed as well. We just see here that we have some mesh ventilation, and that just corresponds to the ventilation that we talked about on the outside. One thing that is very apparent in this tent is just how much space there is. I'm around 1.95 m tall, so you can see there's lots and lots of head height for me here, and there's lots of space around the tent as well for furniture and storage and things like this. This tent also has 2 more entrances. We have a standard door on this side here, and this does have a drop-down mesh panel, so you can roll that door up and drop this down, again increasing the ventilation. And then across this side here we have our full rain-safe entrance. You can see here, this is going to allow you to come into the tent if it's wet and raining outside without any water coming into the main area. Just on that, we'll just show you the ground sheet that we're using here. Now this is a fully sewn in ground sheet all the way around from front to back. The material itself is a double coated polyethylene material, so very tough and durable, and it has a minimum hydrostatic head of 10,000mm. With it being sewn in, obviously that's going to protect you from any of the elements if there's any drafts and things like this, but also hopefully it's going to keep out those unwanted bugs too. At the back of the tent is where you'll find the sleeping compartments, and these come pre-attached in this tent, and you can see that all the way around here they're attached to the tent using our wave-shaped hanging point system. What this does is it takes any stress off of the seam across the top of the inner tents here, making sure that these are held in place in a secure fashion. Some other features on the bedrooms, you'll see that we have some mesh storage pockets on the outside. The doors of the bedrooms also have mesh panels on here, again just to increase the ventilation and keep you comfortable within. And then around the zips on the bedrooms, you'll see that we have this double piping all the way around here, which gives it great detail because also it's colour coordinated. But there's more functionality to them because when we zip them open, you can see just how easy it is, and the zips don't catch on any materials. Some other features here, we have our universal bedroom. So what that means is if we want to, we can just simply unclip around the top here. And if we did that all the way around the front and all the way around the back, we take the zips that are in between here and undo these. This whole bedroom can then drop down, leaving you with one bedroom and even more living space. Some other features on the inside of the bedroom include some mesh storage pockets for your smaller personal belongings. We then also have low light windows in these tents, allowing you to look outside without having to leave the bedrooms. And we also have some large mesh ventilation panels, which again correspond to outside ventilation. Another nice feature here is right in the centre of the tent we have our lantern hanging point just here, and you can see then that we have cable tidies which run all the way down to a cable entry point which is just next to the rain safe entrance. That allows you to bring cables into the tent without having to have any of the doors open. So quite a few optional extras available for the tent, including the carpet for the living area here, just to give you a little bit more comfort underfoot. There's a footprint available to go under the tent for a little bit more protection as well. There's also then a front extension available and a front awning available. So that's all the features of our Montana 6P from our premium collection. Thanks very much for watching.